Baby, kiss me before they turn the lights out.
What's up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be recreating this beautiful natural glowy skin that I recently posted on my social media. This is actually the look that I achieved and I did, and I really enjoyed doing this look. But I also did use, I believe, my own natural hair, if I'm not mistaken. Or I try to keep things very short so it's not too much going on, unless you guys want me to start talking, because I could go on for days for talking. Like, I can go on for days, give you stories. I'm like old people. Okay, I'm just gonna show you the products that I did use in this tutorial. FYI, tips that I have, you don't necessarily have to go out and buy these expensive things. You can create your own style and use affordable drugstore makeup, because they do exactly the same. Okay, so let's get started. So the first thing that I've been trying out are new products, and then some of my old products that I still continue to use that I actually like using. So the first product that I use just to give me that glow and moisture. So the first product I'm gonna show you guys, which I do really enjoy. I've been trying this out for about 4 or 5 days now, and I'm obsessed with the Summer Fridays Jet Lag Mask. And I like using this because it really brings back that moisture and that glow to my skin, because right now my skin is looking crazy. I haven't been able to go and purchase none of my like skincare products, so I have to restock up. And this one is so expensive, but I'm trying to use every last bit of this so I can actually go out and buy the original one, which it costs like about, I'm gonna be very honest with you guys, it's like $45.
Damn!
So I can't say anything bad about it, because this product, you can use it for a mask, you can use it as a nighttime routine mask, you can use this as a primer, a moisturizer, whatever you like to use this for. This mask really does the job, and I really like it. And they gave me the sample size to try out from Sephora, so I'm really obsessed about it. So I'm gonna use this little fluffy microfiber brush from Refi, and I've been using this lately because I like to use my fingers, but today I was like, let me just use this, because I've been using the Refi brush with the jet lag mask, and I really like how it looks on my skin, because it's less work for me to have to rub everything together, and it gets the job done. You just feel like that nice cold breeze. And I don't have any eye cream, so I also like to use this under my eyes, just so that it is hydrated underneath and it doesn't leave my wrinkles too creaseless. So I like to put this under my eyes and everywhere, and it hasn't been irritating or broke me out, so that's a plus, because usually when I wear high-end products, there's certain things that I like, things that I don't repurchase, because it's like really bad. And when it comes to fragrance, if it has fragrance in it, my skin hates it automatically. Like, I done tried so many other makeup brands, and they will have either powder and fragrance in it, and my skin will literally attack me, because my skin's like, no girl, we do not use fragrance. That's just how my skin is. In my video, I used practically one primer, but I didn't. I actually used 2 primers, and I went in with my favorite primers, but I first started off with a hydrating moisture and glow. Then I went in with a more sticky consistency base, so my makeup will last longer in the heat, at least more than 8 hours. So the 2 primers that I did in fact use was my Power Grip from e.l.f., but my first one that I used all over my face was my Refi. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, you already know I like it, but I don't even like put it on my face no more. I just grab whatever's here. I'll probably buy like the next product with this part a little bit better. But I do this, and I didn't put too much. That's the thing. Like, you want to put a little bit. Oh, I'm over here wasting. I'm wasting. What I did was, I'm gonna grab all this because this is expensive. It's also this here is $30, by the way. Let me just put this here. Okay, so now that that is done, I'm just putting this. I had spilled way too much, but You can use a little piece if you do have it, but this is the one I use. But if you don't have that, or you don't have anything closer to this, you could try the Maybelline one. I think they have one that, or the NYX, they have a few. I just don't know some of them because I never tried them out, but I've seen that they work and they do the same thing. But if not, you could just stick with this one and try the pink one from e.l.f. and it'll do the same thing. Like, believe me, it'll do the same thing. So all I do is right now I'm just gonna rub this in. I didn't put so much, but today I went a little overboard, so FYI, you guys. But usually I go in just a little bit, that way everything stays good and in place and my makeup lasts longer. This is how I get that nice glow in my skin, because I'm telling you guys, my makeup wouldn't have last and look as good as it did on my reels if it wasn't for me to put 2 primers. So sometimes some makeup content creators, they won't tell you how many primers, how many lip liners they use. Sometimes they will if they're not lazy, and some just because they don't want to gatekeep, you know what I mean? But me, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, if I didn't put it on there, it was only because I was just trying to limit the amount of products that I use, that way it wouldn't be too much. But if you guys want me to start putting like all the products, I don't mind doing that. But I wanted to break it down here on this video, that way you guys could see the truth and how it actually looks and performs on my skin, so you guys see the difference of how it looks. I didn't put a lot the last time I put it. I think I used like half of this, and I put a little bit and I just rubbed it like right here in between, but I actually went a little overboard, but that's okay. So we're gonna let this dry down. So we're just gonna fan it and just let that sit. Okay, so that's a little bit dried down a little bit. So now we're gonna go in with the e.l.f. primer, and this is how much I use. I don't use 2 pumps, and then I just slowly like massage this on my nose, in between my eyebrows, my cupid's bow, and my chin. And then I like to rub this in really good. Like, it looks crazy at first, but it's really good once you apply this to your skin, because it just sticks on, and you know right away that once it's sticky, it's not gonna move anywhere. These two, the milk primer and this one, does a really good job. The milk primer is more smooth, and this one is more like gel, sticky like. So you guys see, once it sticks on, that's all right. It. Now that we finished with that, we're gonna go ahead and try the e.l.f. the brightening, the flawless brightening corrector, and this is in the shade medium 32N. is neutral, but I'm gonna use just a little bit, and this is how much product I use. I don't even like do too much. And then you see how I have like this situation going on. The brush that I'm using is M431 from Morphe, and I just cover it up. Correctors are really good if you have a lot of pigmentation, especially if you have dark under eye circle. You will like this so much, because even when you have to be in a rush, if you're like a mom or a student and you have like a busy life, it's better to have one of these in hand or on inside your purse, because that way you don't have to worry about, oh my gosh, I gotta wear concealer and cover up these bags and I still look tired. I like using this because it's less coverage, but it gets the job done, if you know. Now we're gonna go in with my Real Technique. This is the deluxe crease brush. We're gonna use this. I know I didn't use this tutorial, but I wash my brushes, and sometimes I like alternate on my brushes, so I don't usually use the same ones. And I use my brushes, some of them, because they blend easily. I'll go in with a sponge simply because I like, even if I wet the sponge, it removes the makeup from my under eyes, and then it makes them look even more darker, versus when I use a brush, it actually blends everything together. So we finished with that. So the next thing I'm going to use, just to get it out the way, is my brow setter from Benefit. They have the NYX one. They said that it's really good. You can't afford this one, try the NYX one, or try a brow gel. My favorite one that I like to use is called the, what's it called? I don't know the name, but I'll list it down in the description bar. I like to use that one. I used to use that one a lot. Until this day I still do, because it's such a good product, and it really does lift your brows a lot, because technically it's a hair gel, but I'm gonna put you guys on that hair gel because I do use that gel from time to time whenever I don't have for money to buy this and I have to use what I have. So if it saves me money, then I'd rather use that. And it's a very good gel because it's a hair gel for your hair, but your brows are considered your hairs too. I'm not going back after they set. That's it. There's no going back. And that's it. So they look really good, as y'all could see. And if you guys want, y'all could clean them up where they look a little bit more better, but I don't think I did clean them up in my video. I don't think I remember. I'll probably have to go back, but I doubt that I did. With the True Match L'Oreal True Match Nude Hyaluronic Acid. I've seen that a lot of people have reviewed this and they really enjoy this product, and I actually believe this product almost reminds me of the Charlotte Tilbury. So I was like, we're gonna give it a try, and I just do like a little swipe. I don't go overboard with it, and I use also like a nice little fiber brush to give me like a nice glow to my skin. I like to use this also on my nose, and I'll just place that shine right above my high cheekbones. Now y'all gonna come for me and always gonna tell me, oh, why is she always using this powder? Really love this powder because it doesn't move and it doesn't give you flashback, and it's so good. Like, you can't go wrong with this. Like, if you do want to try this, try the mini size and see how it goes for you. This one doesn't have fragrance, so this is why I like this powder a lot, because it hasn't broken me out, thank God. And it's a really good powder. Like, I know it's pretty pricey, but if you could find something close to it, the e.l.f. Halo Glow powder is really good, and the Maybelline one is also good too, but I just prefer this one because it's really good, and you get your money's worth because it's a lot of product, and it really like covers up everything. Use the corrector underneath my eyes, or where I put my corrector at. I don't know what it is. Guys, I have not had any coffee. I really should have made my chai, and I haven't ate breakfast. Can you believe your girl has not ate breakfast? The thing that I do too is I like to mix the product in, and I like to drag it down and press on it once I added the powder. But I do this twice just to make sure everything is locked in, but it's not I'm still gonna get the glow, but it's not gonna make it look too crazy. So that's all that I use from the powder. The Pixie blush. And I know you guys see that I use this a lot, but this is really good. Like, I don't know why nobody tries these products out, because they're really good. Like, yeah, Pixie can be a little pricey, but if I had to spend this over Selena's blush, then I'm gonna do so, because I can't afford Selena's blushes, although I would love to try. I have her mini one, but too expensive. This on, and then the next thing that I do is I'm gonna blend it out with the back of the beauty blender. I know mine looks crazy, but trust the process. And all I do is just blend everything in so that it's nice and seamless, but it doesn't look like I painted my face. More so, it just looks like my skin. And I use these colors because they always tend to make my eyes pop out more, and it just gives that nice glow back to my skin. Because let's be honest, like, sometimes I could wear other products and other makeup, and then it'll never look like how I would like it. And excuse my English, you guys, it's not as perfect. I don't know why, but my first language was English, and I got to learn a lot more Spanish, that now sometimes cuando se me sale, me sale. All right, so I just blended everything together. So that's that. We're gonna move on to this famous bronzer, and it's the Milani bronzer. If you haven't seen my reels, go check it out. This bronzer reminds me of the MAC mineralized powder in Give Me Sun. And even though this may have a little shimmer, these are practically almost identical, but this is like the dupe version for the MAC one, because I know the MAC one is $30 and I used to love that one so much, but I had to stop using it because it broke me out. So if you're looking for something affordable, try this one. And I'm just gonna pat this under my eye, because you don't need a lot, you just need a little bit. And I just pat a little bit, and I'm using the brush E48, and I'm just adding that glow back under my eyes. That way it looks very nice. And I like to put some on my nose as well. Okay, and that's it, you guys. That's all we use for that. Another Refi product, and it's the Refi gloss highlighter, and I put just a little amount on my cheek. Oh, I put a little too much here, but I'm gonna show you guys like what I use. I used a little bit of this, just pressed on it just a little bit, just to give me a little bit of that glow to the Refi lip liner. I have a love and hate with this little liquid thing because I think it's really bad, and I didn't use it in the video. So if you guys like this, then you can use it, but I didn't use it in my video. So I'm gonna go in with the Refi lip liner, well, lipsculpt in Fawn. And I just start off just creating that line and following the guide on my lips, because other people, they can do it because that's their shape of their lips. But when it comes to me, I would have to do it the shape of my lips and how it looks. Okay, once I finish overlining my lips, I'm gonna go in with my favorite lip balm from Summer Fridays, and it's Brown Sugar. For the last part, because I know some of you guys are gonna be like, how did she do that, and how did she get her lips to look that good? I'm gonna show you. Use a concealer to finish off the look. If you have to go back over your lips so that it looks really nice and sculpted, do that. I'm just gonna use a little bit, and I'm just gonna go over it just a little bit. That way it looks more better instead of it looking a little messier. I'm just gonna add a little bit of this highlighter on my nose and right at the bridge, because I'm pretty sure I did put a little bit of the highlighter that day, but I just don't remember. Either way, I just use a little bit of the Dior. Like I said, there's so many affordable highlighters that you can use. You don't have to spend your money on this. I just use it because it's in my makeup kit, and that's what I use for that tutorial. Okay, and then once we finish off, we're officially done. But I am gonna say I did go over powder for my brows just so that they don't look crazy, and I go over it with the Mario palette, and this is the Master Mattes, and I get like a brown that matches my eyebrow color, and I just go over it just a little bit. That way it doesn't look like I have holes in my brows, and they tried the Shiseido eyelash curler, and believe me, this thing right here, I thought that this wasn't gonna be nothing, because you know, sometimes high-end, they be tricking you just to get your money, and at the end it's not even worth anything because it doesn't do the job. But this here, I got this off of Makeup Griselda's face on this, and she really said that this is a really good eyelash curl, and it's very affordable. I don't think it's that much. But then again, don't quote me because I don't remember how much I paid for it. But if you do want to splurge on a really good eyelash curler that's gonna lift your lashes for real, this is your friend. This is your friend, and I'm gonna show you guys why. Because I use this and it lifted up my lashes so well. Like, look at that. Look at the difference. Do you see that? Like, let me try this side now. Voila. You see that? And I usually try not to do it more than one time. I just go over like 1 or 2 times and then I stop. And then after I do that, I just go over it with my mascara. This is the mascara that I use for the video. And I haven't tried this in a minute, but what I do whenever I don't want to put too much mascara, I just put it on the top of the tips of my hair, and then I wing it out, and then I just leave it just like that. That way it looks more natural looking versus a whole bunch of mascara. I didn't put any concealer on, because if not, I would have been pissed off. And the mascara that I use, I'll list all the products down. That way you guys know what products I did use. And I only go like this at the bottom. And then once that's done, you guys, I'm officially done. Let me just take off my little clips and I'll show you guys the results. My hair, I had to do something with my hair because it was just... Anyway, so this is the look that I created with that glowy skin makeup. And I'm telling you guys, if you are a brown girl or you have dark brown eyes, trust me, we are beautiful just like color-eyed people, and we can achieve this look. And find yourself a natural lighting or a sun that directly is at your window. That way you can use that sunlight to take pictures and get those, show off your natural eye. And this is the completed look. I hope you guys got to enjoy this tutorial like I did myself. And if you guys want more tutorials, please let me know. Pictures today, I thought of probably posting, but I've been posting a lot, so I'm gonna take a break. Because your girl, she's been doing pretty good. I've been very consistent. Yeah, this is it. I'll leave all the products down in the description bar. If you guys do decide to recreate this look, tag me on your social media. Comment down muchos corazones, por favor, please. And yeah, that's it for today. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I have in mind of doing a makeup / Bible talk. So if you guys are interested on me talking about the Bible, about Jesus, then please let me know. Muchos besitos. Dios los bendiga. God bless. And I'll see you guys next time on my next video.